I believe in hope. Hope is not a word that should be taken lightly by any means. Hope is what connects both you to me and me to you. If we could go back and rewrite the past, would we choose to forget all things bad? The same way light and shadow connect, both hope and despair must mix.
I believe in God. I believe that everyone deserves to be forgiven. I believe in second chances. I believe that not everyone gets to have second chances. I believe that people should give more than they should take. I believe that everything happens for a reason. I believe that 9/11 started the war.
Belief is human nature. Belief is the theologian's rock, a source of hope for the hopeless, the conclusion for a scientist, the will of a soldier, the care of a mother, the love of a father, and a force within us all. Belief is a double-edged sword. It can be used for good and for evil. It can spawn hatred and remorse, develop into jealousy and confusion. It can just as easily justify violence as it does compassion.
Professor Tali Ariav's writing for research class at the University of Guam has written a collective piece to remember those who died in the September 11, 2001 terrorist attack. The work was not an assignment, but came about during a class discussion on Tuesday, which was the 11th anniversary of the attack.
It was moving, actually, to hear the students talk. Some of it were memories, some of it were political opinions, and then we did some writing. And I thought to myself that there is something here.
Between the class's 22 students, 2,977 lines were written for the piece, one line for each person who died in the 9/11 attack. The piece is entitled Line 11 and contains poetry, drama, fiction, and nonfiction writing.
I didn't want to tell them exactly what to write. I just asked them to free write whatever comes to mind. They could choose the structure. They could choose what form they'd like to, that will fit mostly, they will fit better or best to their feelings or their content that they would like to share.
Some of the students came to the PNC studios today to read some of their writing. Some of them also talked about what the writing means to them.
It has been 11 years since this horrific day occurred. I know that each day since 9/11, 2001, America picked up each piece of the puzzle that the evil has stolen away from us. We continue to place these pieces together, as well as building a stronger foundation to place these puzzles on. It just means that although all the bad happened on that certain day, it doesn't mean that we don't have a reason not to look forward anymore.
Lastly, let us never put out the fire within ourselves, because if we do, the cold and dark day of 9/11 will happen again. The fire represents our courage and our strong hand. It is why we survived the attack and decided to help others in the midst of danger. It is what motivates us to keep striving for a better way, the driving force in our way of life, and the reason we call ourselves Americans. This fire is for the remembrance of the people in the past, the strength for the present, and the hope for the future. It is what keeps us true to us in the harsh reality of life, and what makes this place the land of the free and the home of the brave. This was just in regards to the nation and how we can further strengthen our national security so that we won't get attacked again. And for my second piece, it's just calling everybody out, saying, hey, don't mess with us.
Line 11 in its entirety can be viewed on the University of Guam website at www.uog.edu. Betsy Brown, PNC News.